Howdy folks, happy Thanksgiving, and this is Bob here, and it's going to be just a short video here. Another outdoor adventure. It's a beautiful day today, a little bit of breeze, but I'm going to pull my truck up and I'm going to continue on. I put the boot on, and now I want to upgrade the I bought a Beltech sway bar, and it's the one that's OEM on the truck currently. There's nothing wrong with it, and maybe a little fatigued because it is 23 years old, but probably still nothing wrong with it. But this Beltech that I bought is a is 2 millimeters thicker, which probably doesn't mean anything, but it's nice and shiny. It's powder coated, and it comes with the bushing, so I'm going to throw it on there and see what happens, because I've got it and might as well give it a shot. So I'm going to pull the truck up here and get started. Gonna get under here, and I know these bolts will come loose, but see if I can let's see if I can spray everything underneath here. I think this can's about out. There we go. Pretty much got it on everything that I didn't need to get it on. And we'll hit the other one over here real quick. Go. I think the other ones will be fine. There we go. Let's see. Now I can't remember what size it is. Definitely going to need a deep well, and then you can put a wrench on here to keep it from turning. And just need to remove that nut and these two nuts here. So shouldn't be too bad. So let me go grab a socket set and get started here. Where is better than the original hardware. I might just put the original clamp back on. I'll go up here first. It's my Plymouth, and my Plymouth Fury. Check out some of my other videos on that. Got a bunch of them. And the trunk has pretty much become a catch-all for all my project parts. And got me a set of Krager's. Maybe I'll use one day, but here's the package. Hardware kit. And it's a nice kit. Probably just go ahead and use that. I don't know if I can grab this. This sway bar is pretty freaking heavy. So let's see if I can get it out of here. Oh, it isn't easy. Oh boy, this thing is heavy. I know they make some sway bars hollow, and I can assure you this Beltech is not hollow. Okay. Let's close that down for now. Put this on. It doesn't, kind of windy today, so I don't want my cover blowing all over. There we go. Close enough. All right. So, holy smokes, this thing is heavy. So that is the Beltech part number, which I don't know because of the sun if it's, I guess you can see it. So we'll just set that down there, and I'm going to go ahead and open up this package. And they give you some lubricant. And they give you 4. These are neoprene bushings for the end, which I don't know, kind of torn between using them or not. I guess I'll use them because it's going to transmit a lot of the road noise and road vibration up through the chassis. Then you got these pieces here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to scuff these. I got to go get, they're kind of cold too. They've been in the trunk. I don't know how well this is going to work. But so I should keep that somewhere. I'm just going to take these and I'm going to scuff them up a little bit because I'm going to put some clear coat on them. Because like anything else brand new, as soon as you, because of where I've got to keep the truck. Now if it was in the garage probably wouldn't matter, but truck for right now was held outside, parked outside rather, stored outside, but I'm not using it. And putting a little bit of clear lacquer on these will keep them from rusting. There goes my package. Anything isn't nailed down today, it's gonna fly away. It's gonna get either down here on the ground so you can see it, because Once again, this was a well thought out plan here to do this on Thanksgiving Day. Find a 17 deep well socket, of course, but what I do have is one of these ratchet deals. So that's, I don't know, it doesn't fit real well, but let's see. I know I just put these rubber, I replaced the bushings because they looked like they were cracked, and I think they were neoprene. Might even been from the factory, I don't know, because these bushings feel pretty hard from the factory, but I guess I'm going to find out. So I could take this sway bar off and, you know, clean it up and have it powder coated and put it back on. And you never know, I might do that. Let's see. Boy, that's the problem with these ratchets. Once they, there we go. Of course, these nuts have the nylon insert to keep them snug even when they're not snug. It's just always fun when you're using a mechanical device. And I know how those guys up in Canada, Cold War Motors, how they feel working outside all the time. Well, there's one. And the bushing is tight, so I'm going to leave it alone until I get the other side off. Oh, this takes forever with this wrench. There we go. Should have brought my adjuster. Those things are tight. So let me go see if I can get my hammer. I can pound these things loose. Ask me again why I'm doing this. There's that one. This thing is tight. There's that side. Get over here and tighter than the other one. Ah, boy. I wonder if this is what everybody else is doing on Thanksgiving. Okay. It's loose. All I got to do is take the chassis mounts loose and we'll be in business. And that is which socket? Try a 15. Looks like a 15. Bingo. Reposition the camera. There goes Mr. Ferrari. I bet he's not doing this today. So this one kind of hard to see the bolts. And it's kind of hard to see the camera too. Can you see it? Yeah, there we go. Looks like I got sound still. Boy, I got disappointed on my previous video. Somehow I don't know, turned the sound off. And that wasn't fun. I really like this extendable half-inch Harbor Freight. I think I've shown you this before, where you can shorten it up, lengthen it for leverage, and then shorten it up once you get the bolt loose. These are a little tight. There's probably some dirt and rust on the bolts, but it's inside the frame cavity and I really can't get to it real easy. So I'm just gonna hope that once you get the bolt loose and you shorten the ratchet back up and get quicker strokes. Now if I had one of those fancy electric gadgets, this would go a whole lot easier. Put some anti-seize on these. Yeah, they're a little bit rusted, not bad. Kind of hard to believe that a 99-year model truck is almost, well, it's 23 years old, but almost 25 years old. This half-inch ratchet doesn't freewheel very nice. Watch Wes work. He would have this thing off in about 5 minutes. He's got a nice shop. If you've never checked him out, check him out on the lube tube there. I'm gonna spin this thing around and get a shot of the other side here. Hopefully, there we go. Yep. Let's see. Hopefully this thing doesn't freaking crack me in the head when it comes off. Pull it around there. Oops. Just lengthen this up. Shorten it back up. I've been meaning to get one of those ratchet deals. I guess I will one day if I keep making videos, because it sure would make things a lot easier. Some people like to watch People using tools and not just the electric stuff. There's that bolt. And link this up. Hopefully this thing doesn't come crashing down on me. Well, it fell back over the mount point there, so I think we'll be okay. Let's see what we got here. Hopefully this is the right sway bar, because I guess I can always clean this one up, paint it, put it back on if it is the wrong one. But there we go. Oh, I'm trying not to crush my camera. There we go. You tell me. Is that a match or what? Looks pretty good. Try and get out of the light there. It's quite sunny today, which is nice. It's a beautiful day. So let's unwrap this sucker. And well, if these things have a split in them or not. Yeah, they do. So these have a split. Ooh, shiny. Nice new shiny parts. That original one was pretty heavy as well. The bend's different though. The bend is slightly different, so hopefully these folks know what they're doing, because I really don't want to have to do this twice. Well, I wouldn't do it twice. I would just fix up my other one and use this one as yard art. Hey, these things are freaking beefy though. There we go. Try not to scratch it up too much. And I put some silicone on. I get this one out of the way. Put some silicone on it. Hopefully that made a hole. A very small hole. It's typically some kind of silicone slippy fluid. This one's good. He's got ribs in them, so it's interesting. I'll put some fluid in there anyway, because well, that's what they give you the fluid for. It's usually some kind of silicone based. I was just going to use I have some silicone brake. It's for brakes, to quiet brakes down. I use it on doing brake jobs. Same stuff. This looks a little newer. Let's put a little more on this one. Okay, probably could use a, so these have a slit in them, and you just put the slit to the back side. There's that one. Should put these plastic things in the sun. Okay, motor on, pretty easy. Wipe that stuff off my hands. Here's the mounts I painted. They're dry already. Stuff dries pretty quick. I mean, I guess I could have painted them silver. I also could have shot the other side on it, but I don't know. That takes too much time. Let's just go with it. So let's turn the camera around for a reposition. Let's see if this thing's gonna fit. I sure hope so. So that's where I'm gonna be going with it. On that, trying to get it up there. I'll tell you what. This thing's heavy. I initially bought this to see if I could fab it into my Plymouth. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to put the mount on, or these, shoot, almost forgot, these neoprene bushings. Shoot fire, Fred. Oops, don't scratch the paint. I mean, this would probably be fine to leave on there, but I just put these on not too long ago. Yeah, I mean, I'll try it. I'll keep these in case, these ones that they supplied. Let's see. So it's going to need to go. It's got a one side smooth and one side with a, and I'm guessing the smooth side is going to go to the side with that part is supposed to fit into the it's supposed to fit in to the sway bar end, but it does not. Gee, there's a shocker. So I'm just gonna let gravity and force do work its magic. You know what, I need to get some oh boy, and I got it upside down. Probably should. Oh, it doesn't even fit on there. Huh. Well, that's special. Maybe this is, maybe they have a top and a bottom. I don't think so. They all looketh the same, and I can assure you that it's not gonna. Where's that fluid stuff? Dang it. I'll put some of this, gob some of this crud on there that they gave. Let's see if it'll, might as well put it on the threads too, why not? That way I don't have to get my anti-seize. But I don't think this is gonna, that hole isn't even close to the same size. Fits over the threads nice. As soon as it gets to the stem, it goes nowhere. Oh man. Nope. Oh boy. I'm sure I could do something like, oops. Let's see if this will work. Oh, this is ridiculous. I'll probably cut most of this out. So what I'm gonna have to do is, nothing's easy. Let's see if I can tighten this. And I could go get a drill. My drill's right over here and drill it out, but I'm not sure that's the approved method. Just gonna see if it'll. That's not it. I had a wrench out here that would fit it. Nope. Let's see. All of a sudden I can't find it. Here it is. Probably should go get my vice grips. I guess it is going down on it pretty easy. Kind of surprised they didn't give me new nuts. These nuts. Now this is where one of those electric gizmos would really come in handy. I'm going to probably edit this out. My head's laying on a ratchet. It looks like it's about to bottom out, so. I probably won't show the other side, so. Yep, it's bottomed out, so now. So yeah, it's just not, I suppose if I had some kind of clamping tool I could, but I'm going to cut the video off here. I'll resume after I get these done because this is going to take a minute. And my battery's already dead. Alright, so I've got those bushings all the way down. I got them most of the way with screwing them on with the nut, and then I had to use put a now you could have taken the sway bar mount off, but all I did was take this like this, and only needed about another 1/2 inch, and then took the hammer and, without hitting the threads, knocked them the rest of the way on. And so now I've got one side of the sway bar hooked on, and I'm going to hook this side on and see if this thing is actually going to fit. So here we go. Hopefully you can see that. So this thing is heavy. It's also very awkward with one person to put on. There we go. There we go. Perfect. All right. So now I don't know if I should, probably should put the clamps on onto the chassis first. I think I'll do that. And so, well, I'm gonna have to either get the original mounts or drill the holes out, so because the original bolts don't fit through the mount. So let me stop the video and I'll come back at it after you can see that won't go through there, the threads won't go through it. So I've got to get a drill and drill it out. It's not a big deal, but you know, when you buy these kits, I don't know, you expect it to work, but they rarely do. So let me go grab a drill and see if this is going to actually work, because it's awful close to the frame, but I'm already this far and I don't think I can return it. So I'm going to go ahead and try and drill them out, at least get it mounted, get it all tightened up, and see how close it is to the frame. And then I'll make a decision on whether I'm going to leave it in or not. So go put my camera back on charge and I'll be back here in a bit. Well, I'll try it again, because apparently I didn't have the camcorder on, so, or a video recorder. Camcorder, that's an old term. So up there is my 1/4 of an inch of gap between the frame and the chassis. The frame and the new Beltech that I just put in, because the Beltech should have been bent about right here. It's about 1 inch too long, of course, on both sides. And you know, what do you do with that? I could adjust this mount a little bit right here. It's already right at the edge. They're a little bit adjustable, and I've got it all the way pushed back. But I could grind a little bit more off of here, maybe get a little more clearance. And I don't think I can make the car, you know, truck bounces all the way to the bump stops. I'm pretty sure that sway bar is going to hit the frame. Can't stay on the bumper. This truck doesn't have a very Alright, let's see what that gives me. I'll go check the video and see if I can see anything, and then I'll if not, I'll just bolt it down. If it looks a little close, and I might adjust the bracket, and I'll leave it on and see what happens. If it doesn't make any noise, then I'm good. If it rattles as I go over bumps because it's hitting the frame, then I'll just have to clean the stock one up, put the stock one back on, and maybe I'll send the manufacturer this video so they can see how they could make some adjustments to make it a little bit better.